when one first goes to America, one of the first things you should keep in mind is that most people that you meet on a day-to-day basis will only speak English. So when you meet somebody on the street, when you just run into somebody in a store, you're really only going to be able to speak English with them. That much said, I would also say that you should keep in mind it's a very big country, so it matters very much where you go. Everywhere in the country is a little bit different from everywhere else in the country. It changes state by state. Sometimes it changes within a state, region by region. So I'd say the third thing to keep in mind is that everybody's going to be different, and you're going to meet many various cultures and many different types of people, and it really matters where in the United States you're going. One thing that it's important not to do when you're in America is to be too critical about American culture or politics. I know American culture and politics can be very controversial in Europe, and there's a lot of discussion about that. In America, people often take offense to that, especially because, like I said before, it's a very diversified place. So American politics, American culture are very different depending on who you run into and who you talk to. And so it's good to keep that in mind and not be too overly critical about American culture or politics in general, because somebody may have a differing view, they may even agree with you, but at the same time, they might say, well, many Americans feel this way, but there are lots of us who don't. So it's good not to be too critical about the politics or culture, even though a lot of times I think people assume that Americans are all very similar. When I think about Germany, I think probably about Goethe, the poet, Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. I think about Berlin. Everybody, especially I come from New York, so everybody in New York talks about Berlin, and which is pretty funny. And then I also think about beer culture. German beer culture is worldwide well known to be exceptional, so I'd say that's the third thing.